Hey guys, it's Jack Mouse here, and in today's video I'm reviewing the 1000 EF. I've done an unboxing on my channel, but obviously I haven't reviewed it really. This filter's, I think it's 45 British pounds, which is about $60 or something. And yeah, it's really good for the price. It's quite large for the price, so it can hold a lot of media. And I've been using it on this tank for about 8 months now. Yeah, I've been planning on doing a review on this for a while and how to make it as best as possible. And I was doing some research and I was just looking around and I found an accessory, it's like a little pre-filter sort of thing, which it was really cheap. It's only £15, and I used the tube, the excess tube that came with. So yeah, so in total it's about £70, but it's been doing really well. And in this video I'm going to, describe them and open them up and, yeah, give some tips and tricks. They all come with media, so out of the box you could just set it up and it would only cost you £70 in theory. But there is a lot of better ways you can optimise it, like using lava rock. In mine today I'm taking the bio balls out and I'm just adding a lot of lava rock in there. And yeah, there's not going to be much restriction in there. The water's going to be able to flow really easy, and all the fine media is going to be in the pre-filler, like the little one. So yeah, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to, wait no, I'm not going to open it up yet. I'm going to show you the lava rock, just a small bag. Right, I'm back guys. I've emptied the full bag, which is apparently 2 kilograms of rock. So yeah, it's just on my hand, it's very grainy and dusty, so I'm just going to take it in my garden and thoroughly wash it all out before I put it in the filter. Right, so I've got them all soaked. I've rinsed them about 5 times. So yeah, I've just put the whole bag in there. I just thought I might as well do it all at once. And yeah, some of them are that full of air, which is good. They're just floating. Yes, there's quite a lot in here. There's little bits of wood and stuff in there. So yeah, we're going to start with the big filler. I'm going to open it up and I'm just going to mix and match all the stuff and show you what I'm putting in there. Right, I've got all the filtration baskets out. As you can see, this is the top one. It's just got some bio rings and some filter floss underneath it. This one's just bio balls, which this is the one I'm just getting fully rid of. I'm not using any bio balls because people say they oxygenate the water. Well, they oxygenate the water and they're really good, but I just think it's not being used as much as it could be. I could just fill it with lava rock and yeah, have way more surface area in there. This one, it's already got a little piece of lava rock in there, put in there. Yeah, this one's basically just the exact same as the first one. I've just split them. So I'm going to get all the bio rings and put them in one basket without the filter floss. I'm just getting rid of all the filter floss and I'm just going to put a thin bit in there. I want to set this up so this can just be full of fully biological media, and the pre-filter can be all the mechanical. That can just be full of all the filter floss and the sponges and stuff. So when it needs changing, I can just change the small filler. And yeah, make my life a lot easier. So yeah, I'm going to put all the bio rings into that one and fill these two up with lava rock. So yeah, I'll do that. So guys, I've emptied it from the bio balls. I've got all the bio balls out. I've got all the dirty filter floss, and I've managed to fit a whole bag of lava rock in, apart from that little bit. So yeah, I've got these two fully packed up and that which is really full. So I'm going to put one at the bottom, because there's 3, I'm going to put one at the bottom, them in the middle, and that one on top. So yeah, just going to grab one. I hope they fit. Just grab that. this should be a lot of biological filtration. That's another point. I'd recommend keeping any kind of filter in a bucket just in case. So even if they are leaking like a tiny little bit, you will be able to notice it. Because before I had this one in the bucket, it leaked a little bit, which was my fault because I just didn't use any Vaseline around it, which is what I recommend if you've used it before. And yeah, it just didn't go too well. So yeah, I'm just going to put the camera down and clip the lid back on. I've just plugged the filter back in, I've got the lid on, and yeah, it's running just as normal. Still quiet, still giving out pretty decent flow. It did spout a bit of dust, but that's to be expected. So now it's onto this little guy, and this is just my hand. It's quite small, but for filter floss, you could just pack this full of filter floss and it would be great. But when you notice the flow going down, probably means you're gonna have to change it out a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna unplug the system, I'm gonna shut it off, and yeah, I'm gonna open it and see what's like. Right guys, so I've got the pre-filter out. It was actually quite easy. It's the first time I've taken it out this way. It's got the heads on the side and on the top, and instead of just shutting it off and opening it, you can just shut them off and screw them off. So yeah, there's no water leaking or anything, and I've got it like this. So yeah, take the lid off. This is very good. It's super tight. There's no way any water's getting out of it. So you can add your own media, but the media it comes with is surprisingly good. So you've got a very fine sponge on the top, and it gets finer and finer, well, as it goes up. So that's the finest sponge there, I think. Yeah, so it goes in levels, I'd say. So that's the finest, all the way up to the blue. So yeah, you can use like pads, like you could cut this into a circle and use it, a really fine pad, or you can just use like, so you can just use like filter floss, just regular old filter floss, which is probably a good idea, but you'd probably have to change it out a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna put these back in. It's also got spacers in there. I'm going to put that in, and then I'm just going to grab some filter floss and put a circle of that in. So I've just put a very thin piece of filter floss in there, and then just put the spacer on. And yeah, the clips are quite, not dodgy, but they do come off quite a bit. So you push it on, and then just clip all 4 clips on. And yeah, the outtake, the output goes here, and then it goes all the way through. So it goes through the the finest at the top, so it starts and then goes up and then comes out the top, goes into the actual filter, goes through all the biological, and then right back in. And altogether I think it's about 30 or 40 litres of water in the filters, which the more water the more better it is, the more toxins and anything bad that's diluted. So for £70, all this filtration and all the water, all the, like, basically for £70 you just can't really beat the filtration. And compared to the price of other canister filters, this one's amazing. It's super quiet. Yeah, I'll be buying the 2000 if you ever need a bigger one or anything like that. So I'm just going to reconnect this up and let it run. So guys, everything's in, everything's running. See, it's flowing up there. It's just a bit foggy because of all the new stuff in the lava rock. As I was talking about keeping the canister filter in a bucket, I would also recommend keeping the little guy in the bucket, which it was leaking a little bit, but it was because I didn't put it on right. But it just made me think I best put it in a tub anyway, just so I can monitor where it's leaking. It already had some water in it. I'm not going to drain it yet, but I've just marked where it is so I can see if it's going up or down. I've done the same thing on there because there's always a little bit of water in there, because I can never really be bothered just changing out. So I always mark where the water line's to, and I can see whether it's going up or down. So yeah, there's 2 kilograms of lava rock in there, a kilogram of the bio rings, the sponge, the filter floss, and yeah, it's got some nice flow, and yeah, it should treat the tank quite well. So yeah, I would highly recommend this filtration. If you can only afford £45, still just get the filter and use a bit of filter floss in there. If you can afford the £15 extra, I'd say get the small one so you can just pack that full of lava rock and all sorts of other biomedia, and yeah, just keep sponges and fine media in the little one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you got any questions, leave a comment. If you got any suggestions, leave a comment. And yeah, see you in the next video.